Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader, and today's video, like I promised, is going to be a review on Legend of the White Snake by Sher. Can you see that? Sorry, it's reflecting off the gold foil, but Legend of the White Snake by Sher. This was the Introverted Reader book club pick for the month of February. And yes, I'm so happy that I picked it. First of all, look at this cover. Like, my laptop is like, you can you see yourselves? Can you see yourselves? It's reflecting off the gold foil on here, but we love gold foil on a cover. So, yes, we're not that far into February, and I've already finished it, but it's quite short, and a book this size doesn't take me that long to read. So we're going to talk about this today. But first, one must hydrate. Cheers. So let's talk about it. Okay, so this is a young adult story about a prince. A prince named Shan. It's spelled Xian, so I'm pronouncing it Shan in my head. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comments. And basically, he is the prince, obviously, as I've said, and his mom is dying, essentially. She was bitten by a white snake, and she is slowly dying. And he has been searching for like the past 7+ years to find a cure to help his mom. And and basically finds out that the only like real cure is basically from the white snake that bit her, essentially. Well, not the exact same one that bit her, but just a white snake in general. But they are not easy to find. So he's been searching for a really long time. And then so now he's searching, and then our other perspective is Jen. Jen, yeah, Zhen, Jen. And he, get this, is a snake spirit, and he can shapeshift from his snake form to a human form, and him and his sister are basically on their way to this sacred mountain so that his sister can be healed, because he saved her from dying, essentially. But whenever she was in her snake form, he used his powers so that she could turn human as well. So anyway, but like stuff happened with her, and they're basically on their way to the sacred mountains so that she can be properly healed, essentially. And then the prince and Jen meet each other, and a friendship is formed. And then Shan is just like, do you know what? I want Jen to be my personal attendant and to look after me. And it goes from there, essentially. And yes, they form a relationship. Yes, the cover, it's gay. It's so gay. Well, not like so gay, but like they're into each other, and it's all very like men having relationships with other men is like very much openly talked about in this, because, and it also mentions a Chinese emperor. I can't remember his name, but I'm sure you've all heard the story of the Chinese emperor who had a male lover, and he cut his sleeve so that he wouldn't wake up his lover, because his lover was like lying on his arm, and instead of moving his arm, waking up his lover, he cut off his sleeve and just like moved his arm out the way. So like we've all heard that story. That's where the term cut sleeve comes from. But anyway, so him and Jen sort of form a relationship, and it's all very cute. It's all very PG, because obviously this is young adult. But do I feel like this could have been adult? Do I feel like we could have gone there a little bit? Like, I feel like this my only critique for this book is that it wasn't long enough. I really feel like we could have fleshed out more things. We could have added a little bit more drama. We could have had like a couple extra 100 pages in here, surely. I really think we did. But I loved the characters in this. I really liked the prince. I love the fact that he was so headstrong on what he wanted, and that he was just this boy trying to save the life of his mother, because he has very few allies. Like, yes, his father loves him, but his brother, well, one of his half-brothers, basically, he has a whole lot of half-brothers, so obviously his dad's an emperor, he's a lot of concubines and stuff, but his older brother, who was his father's firstborn, essentially, is not a nice person and bullies him a lot, so I guess trigger warn him for that. Trigger warn him for that because, you know, his brother's just not nice. And there's also a scene where our poor stable boy Jen gets beaten up by by one of the courtesans because this male courtesan was sort of going to be the one to look after the prince, and he got jealous and he beats him up. I'm just telling you this because he beats him up real bad, and I just wanted to preface that just in case that would be hurtful for anybody. But all in all, I thoroughly love this, and I would thoroughly fight to the death. I would ride at dawn for these two. Again, I did give it 5 stars because it made me feel all of the feelings. It made me feel really happy. It did give me C-drama vibes. It really, really did. Like, it gave me, you know, the sort of more like lighthearted C-dramas where like 1 minute it's quite serious and then like there would be like a funny moment where somebody fell over or gets, you know, that. But like, I thought it was really, really well done. I thought it was really, really cute. Again, my only critique for it was that I wish it was a little bit longer. I do wish we'd fleshed out things a little bit more. And the ending, I did feel was a bit rushed. I did feel was a little bit rushed, but like, I mean, by the end, I was just sitting there going, oh, they're so cute. And like, for that reason, that was why I gave it 5 stars, because I love these characters so much. Because, you know, Shan is doing everything he can to save his mom, and he just wants to be with Jen. He doesn't want anybody else. And, you know, Jen, like the two of them risking everything for each other. I was just like, oh, it's beautiful. But again, I feel like it could have been longer, but I loved it. I loved my time reading it. It was super cute. And let me know if you read this as well and what your thoughts on it was. And give me recommendations in the comments for any other books that are like this, that like give C-drama vibes and that are possibly queer in some way. That'd be great. So with all that being said, I did give this 5 stars on Goodreads, but if I was being realistic, it'd be like a 4.5. Anyway, enough rambling for today. I just wanted this to be a wee short video because I didn't really have that much to say other than that it was super cute. I thoroughly enjoyed it, read it really quick. Writing was easy to follow. I enjoyed the you know, the blending of the, you know, the Chinese mythology and everything like that, because I'm so fascinated by mythologies like that, because it's just so interesting to me, and it's just, yeah, I loved it. Anyway, so if you've read this, let me know in the comments, let me know what you thought, and no spoilers in the comments for anybody who hasn't read it yet. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're all having a good day, a good week. It is only Tuesday. I will see you next Tuesday for another video because I'm back to work. I'm back to work on Thursday. Boo-hoo. But anyway, all my socials are down below as always. My Blue Sky, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Follow me over there if you want. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell. Do all the things. Leave a like so the algorithm knows you like me. And I'll see you guys next week for another video.